Happy Valentine's Day. Today is all about love. It is the love day. I love my wife. I love my friends. I love my children. I love my father. I love my family. I love life. I love God with all my heart. It's all about love. And what I've found over the last year especially, been on this journey for like 7 years, and the insight or the vision that God gave me is that I always go back to the garden where man was created in the image of God, right? The Imago Dei, in the image of God. And both man and woman were created in the image of God. And they were connected to the love of God. And then what they were going to do is they were going to multiply. They were going to multiply that image of God wherever they went. They were in this perfect environment, this harmony, this shalom with God, this perfect peace, walking through the cool of the day with Him. And then they had the ability at that point to they have that free will choice of continuing to be submitted to Him and connected to His love, or be autonomous and have the same knowledge of Him by eating of the tree of good and evil, the knowledge of good and evil. And they chose that route. They chose to be autonomous. They chose to be their own God, basically. And at that point, the promise was that if you eat of that tree, you will surely die. But they did not die, but the image of God did. So now, all of a sudden, we come into the world all these years later, apart from that love of God. So we come in insecure, inward focused, self-centered, self-seeking, searching for love and acceptance apart from God, right? But we have the ability, because of what Jesus did on the cross, to be reconciled to our loving Father, be reconnected to the love of God as if they never ate the tree. So that's the beauty of it, is that we are either in that posture of needing love and acceptance from the outside, or when we come back to the Father and are reconciled and reunited with that beautiful love of God, then that's the thing that truly sets us free to be able to love unconditionally. But if not, we're always going to be in the posture of need. That's why you have all these relationships that are so unhealthy, because they're in that posture of needing love and acceptance. So it's not, that person doesn't really have the ability to love someone unconditionally. They're in a posture coming from a place of brokenness still, just like I was the first 44 years of my life. I was always searching and striving for that thing to be filled within that can only be filled by God. But God being rich in mercy and grace came and opened my eyes and opened my heart to Him, and I experienced His grace, His mercy, and His love, and it changed my life forever. Now we get to, it's all about us becoming love. Now when we lay down that self-life, we become more and more like the one we say we follow. That's what the Christian journey is supposed to be. It's a submission of life, not incorporating Jesus in for a better day to meet my needs. That's a self-centered Christianity. The other is so much more powerful, so much more beautiful, so much more relational. It's about us having a relationship with a loving Father, and then that love shaping our lives. So then we're able, wherever we go, we get to be that fragrance of God's love. We get to love unconditionally because we know that we are loved. Huge difference in where I came into my faith in the beginning to where I am today, because I've experienced the love of God, and then that set me free to be able to finally love unconditionally. God's love is amazing. May you experience God's love in your life to set you free from that bondage of self, of being in that posture of always needing. Instead, you're able to overflow His love on all that are around you. So no matter where you go, you're able to be that light, be that love where people are broken and hurting. It's a beautiful place to be. And that's what the gospel is all about. It's about us being transformed more into the image of the one we say we follow. God bless y'all.